Imagine this. You've been enjoying your favorite snack every day, always in the same spot, always within reach. But one day, it's gone. No warning, no clue where it went. What would you do? Would you sit and wait, hoping it magically comes back? Or would you start searching for something new? This is the heart of Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. It's a story about two mice and two little people navigating a maze, learning how to adapt when life throws them a curveball. Their journey is packed with life lessons about handling change and finding new opportunities. If you've ever felt stuck or struggled with a big life change, this book is for you. And today, I'll share 7 powerful lessons that can help you embrace change and move forward with confidence. Before we continue, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Book Ginger, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more life-changing lessons like these. Let's get started. The first lesson from the book Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson is titled, Change is Inevitable, Expect It. Nothing stays the same forever. Life is full of changes, whether it's losing a job, moving to a new city, or a relationship ending. In the book, the characters discover that their cheese is gone. The mice, Sniff and Scurry, immediately start looking for new cheese. But Hem and Haw struggle to accept what's happened. Think about when your favorite app updates and you hate the new layout. Instead of wasting time complaining, you learn to navigate it because you know it's not going back. Start expecting change. Keep an open mind and don't cling too tightly to how things are now. Ask yourself, what's the next step if things shift? Next, adapt quickly, don't get stuck. The faster you adapt to change, the easier life gets. In the story, Sniff and Scurry quickly leave the empty cheese station and search for more. But Hem and Haw, they stick around, complaining and waiting for the cheese to magically return. Take, for instance, you lose a job. Instead of waiting for your old company to rehire you, you start applying elsewhere or picking up new skills. This makes you more prepared for the next opportunity. When something changes, take action immediately. Even a small step, like updating your resume or exploring new options, can make a huge difference. Again, fear can hold you back. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to embracing change. Hem refuses to leave the empty cheese station because he's too scared to explore the maze. But Haw eventually realizes that staying in one place is worse than facing his fear. Think of someone afraid to move to a new city for work. They might miss out on exciting opportunities because they're too scared to leave their comfort zone. But once they make the leap, they often realize it wasn't as bad as they imagined. Face your fear by taking small steps. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Most of the time, it's not as scary as it seems. The fourth lesson is what I titled, Monitor Your Cheese Regularly. Pay attention to early signs. The mice in the story noticed their cheese supply was shrinking, so they weren't surprised when it disappeared. On the other hand, Hem and Haw ignored the signs and were caught off guard. Imagine working at a company that starts laying people off. If you notice the signs early, you can prepare by saving money or looking for another job. Ignoring it could leave you scrambling later. Stay alert to what's happening around you. Regularly assess your situation, whether it's your job, relationships, or personal goals. If something feels off, start planning your next move. Next, stop clinging to the past. Hanging on to how things used to be will only keep you stuck. Hem keeps hoping the old cheese will come back, but it never does. Haw learns to let go and start searching for new opportunities. Think of someone who keeps revisiting their high school glory days instead of making new memories. They miss out on what life has to offer now because they're stuck in the past. Accept that the past is over. Focus on creating something new instead of wishing things would go back to how they were. For example, if a relationship ends, spend time building new friendships. Take small steps forward. Haw doesn't find new cheese immediately. It takes effort and a lot of wandering through the maze. But with each step, he grows more confident and hopeful. Progress, even when it's slow, is still progress. Starting a new workout routine can feel overwhelming, but if you commit to just 10 minutes a day, those small steps build up into a healthier lifestyle over time. When you're faced with a challenge, break it into small, manageable steps. If you want a new job, start by updating your resume or networking with one person. Each step brings you closer to your goal. Last but not least, enjoy the process of change. Paul learns to appreciate the adventure of finding new cheese. It's not just about the goal, it's about what he discovers along the way. Change helps us grow and find things we didn't even know we needed. Starting college or a new job can feel overwhelming, but over time, you make friends, learn new skills, and discover things you love. The journey becomes as rewarding as the destination. Find joy in the little wins. Celebrate progress, even if it's small. If you're learning a new skill, focus on how much you're growing instead of just the end result. So here's the deal. Change will happen. It's a part of life. Whether it's moving your cheese or shaking up your routine, the key is to adapt, let go of fear, and keep moving forward. Remember, every change is a chance to grow and discover something new. Keep an open mind, stay alert, and don't forget to enjoy the journey. Having seen the lessons from Who Moved My Cheese, let's talk about how you can apply them. Change doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's all about small, practical steps that help you stay flexible and move forward. Here are some easy ways to do it. First, expect change. Start your day by reminding yourself, nothing stays the same forever. Keep a journal to reflect on areas of your life where change might happen, like work or relationships. Stay curious and open to new ideas, even when things are going well. Step 2, act quickly when things change. Don't wait for the perfect moment to adjust. Take one small step as soon as you notice a change. For example, if you lose a client at work, immediately brainstorm how to replace them instead of waiting. Next, to face your fear, write down what you're afraid of and ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Take tiny actions to move past the fear. For example, if you're scared to start a new hobby, commit to just 10 minutes a day at first. Pay attention to warning signs. Regularly check in with yourself and your surroundings. Are there signs that something is changing, like a job becoming unstable or a relationship feeling distant? Also, stay proactive by planning your next steps before a big change happens. Step 5, let go of the past. Remind yourself that holding on to how things used to be won't help you move forward. Focus on what you can control right now. For instance, instead of missing an old job, think about the new skills you can learn for a better role. Take small steps every day. Break big goals into tiny, manageable actions. Want to start a business? Begin by researching for 15 minutes a day. Celebrate little wins to keep yourself motivated. Finally, enjoy the process. Find joy in the journey. If you're learning something new, focus on the fun parts, like meeting new people or discovering new skills. And be sure to treat every day as an adventure, even when it's challenging. By taking these steps, you'll find it easier to adapt to life's changes and keep moving forward. Remember, change isn't your enemy. It's an opportunity to grow and discover something better. In the end, Who Moved My Cheese is a simple but powerful reminder that change is a part of life. It teaches us to let go of fear, adapt quickly, and keep moving forward. The key is to stay open to new opportunities and enjoy the journey, no matter where it leads. If you can embrace these lessons, you'll find yourself ready to handle whatever comes your way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to Book Ginger, and hit the bell button so you never miss any amazing book summaries and lessons.